Have you ever heard someone say classical musicians can't improvise? Or maybe you've told yourself, I know all the notes, I just don't know how to play jazz. Here's the thing. The biggest difference between classical and jazz isn't swing. It isn't the notes, it isn't the chords, and it definitely isn't talent. It's something much deeper. Classical music teaches you to reproduce. Jazz teaches you to create. Now, before any classical musicians get upset with me, I have 3 musical degrees. I spent years in conservatories, and I still love classical music. Classical training develops incredible skills. You learn precision, tone, technique, and rhythm. You spend thousands of hours bringing a composer's vision to life, and that's an amazing skill. But jazz asks a completely different question. Instead of asking, can you play what someone else wrote? It asks, what do you have to say? And that's a very scary question. Hi, my name is Shannon Gunn. I'm the founder of the Jazz Improv Institute. If this video is helpful to you, please subscribe, like, and hit the alert button so that you get notifications. Most classical musicians don't struggle because they lack ability. They struggle because they're waiting for permission. They're waiting for someone to tell them the correct note, the correct fingering, the correct interpretation, the correct answer. But jazz doesn't work that way. Imagine learning to speak. If every sentence had to be perfect before you were allowed to say it, none of us would be able to talk. Children learn language by making thousands of mistakes. So jazz works exactly the same way. Mistakes aren't evidence that you're failing. They're evidence that you're actually improvising. And here's the secret. Ironically, classical musicians often have a huge advantage. You already understand rhythm, and you've developed your ear. You know how to practice, and you have discipline. You know music theory, and the only thing you're missing is this experience making musical decisions in real time. You know how to practice, you have discipline, you know music theory. The only thing you're missing is experience making musical decisions in real time. That's a skill, not a talent. And skills can be learned. Stop thinking of improvisation as creating something from nothing. That's not what professionals do. Think of it as having a conversation. When you talk, you're not inventing words, you're combining words you already know. Jazz is the same. You're talking rhythms or scales, licks, phrases, and then putting them together in your own way. That's why learning vocabulary is so important for learning jazz. And you don't become fluent by memorizing a dictionary. You become fluent by using the words. The next time you pick up your instrument, don't try to impress yourself. Don't try to sound like Charlie Parker or even J.J. Johnson. Take just 3 notes. Play them in different rhythms. Answer yourself. Repeat an idea. Change 1 note. Congratulations. You're improvising. If you're a classical musician who's always wanted to play jazz but you didn't know where to start, I created a free guide called 7 Days Classical to Jazz. It walks you through the exact first steps I wish somebody had shown me years ago. You can grab it using the link below, and while you're there, you can join the free Jazz Improv Institute community where classical musicians are learning together every day. If this video helped change the way you think about jazz, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's the hardest part about improvisation for you? I'd love to hear your answer, and I might even make my next video based on your question. Thanks, and happy practicing.